Have you ever felt so alone that even your shadow seemed to walk away from you? I mean that kind of alone, where you're lying in bed at 2 a.m. staring at the ceiling and the silence feels so loud it's almost deafening. Where you've prayed and prayed and the sky seems like solid concrete, nothing going up, nothing coming down. Where life has hit you so hard, so many times, that you're starting to wonder if maybe, just maybe, God forgot your address. If that's ever been you, if that is you right now, I need you to lean in close, because what I'm about to say could change everything. God has never abandoned his own, not once, not ever, not you. The storm doesn't mean he's gone. Let me tell you something about storms. When a storm rolls in, you can't see the sun. The clouds are thick, the rain is heavy, the thunder shakes the walls. But here's what nobody argues with. The sun is still there. The storm didn't kill it. The storm didn't move it. The storm just made it harder to see. That's exactly what hard seasons do to our faith. They don't mean God has left. They mean our view has been temporarily blocked. Think about a shepherd for a moment. A real shepherd doesn't abandon his sheep when a wolf shows up. That's actually when the shepherd steps up the most. He grips his staff tighter. He stands between the flock and the danger. He calls out so the sheep can hear his voice and know, I'm still here. You're not alone. Follow my voice. God is that shepherd. And friend, he is still calling your name. Look at the people who thought he was gone. Let's talk about Joseph. This young man had a dream, a beautiful God-given dream about his future. And then what happened? His own brothers threw him in a pit, sold him like he was nothing. He ended up in a foreign country working as a slave. Then, just when things seemed to be looking up, he got falsely accused and thrown in prison. If you were writing that story, you'd say, God, where are you, right? But here's the twist. God was in every single chapter. Every dark room Joseph walked into, God walked in with him. Every locked door became a setup for a greater door to open. And in the end, Joseph went from the prison to the palace, from forgotten to second in command of an entire nation. The pit was not the end of his story, and whatever pit you're in right now is not the end of yours. Then there's Moses, a man who spent 40 years in the wilderness thinking his time had passed. 40 years! Most of us give up after 40 days. But God showed up in a burning bush and said, I haven't forgotten you. I still have a plan. Let's go. And what about David? The man after God's own heart cried out, my God, why have you forsaken me? Even the greatest king in Israel's history had moments of feeling completely alone. But David also wrote, even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. He didn't just survive those valleys, he wrote songs in them. Here's something I want you to understand. When God is silent, it doesn't mean he is absent. When your prayers seem unanswered, it doesn't mean they're unheard. When you can't feel his presence, it doesn't mean he is moved. Feelings are real, but feelings are not facts. A parent doesn't stop loving a child just because the child can't feel it in that moment. A doctor doesn't abandon a patient just because the surgery is painful. Sometimes love looks like pruning. Sometimes grace looks like waiting. Sometimes protection looks like a closed door and you're standing outside that door frustrated, not realizing the room behind it was about to collapse. God's ways are higher than our ways. That's not a cliche, that's a lifeline. It means that what looks like abandonment from your angle looks like orchestration from his. Can I tell you something? God does not invest in people he plans to abandon. He doesn't breathe life into someone, write their name on his hands, number the hairs on their head, and then just walk away. That's not who he is. You were not an accident. You were not a mistake. You were chosen. And everything you're going through right now, every scar, every setback, every sleepless night is being woven into a story that is far bigger and far more beautiful than you can currently see. The same God who parted the Red Sea is the God who knows your name. The same God who fed 5,000 people with a little boy's lunch is the God who sees your empty hands right now. The same God who rolled back the stone on Easter morning is the God who can roll back whatever has been blocking your light. He has not forgotten you. He is not finished with you. He is not done. The next time life knocks you flat on your back, look up, because flat on your back is actually the perfect position to see the sky, and the sky is where your help comes from. Hold on, keep believing, keep praying even when it feels like talking to the wall. Keep getting up even when your legs are shaking. Keep trusting even when the story doesn't make sense yet. Because here is the truth that outlasts every trial, every tear, and every dark night of the soul. God never abandons his own. Not yesterday, not today, not tomorrow, and most certainly, not you.